aí, gurizada, voltando com a nossa série de Dragon Age. Eu estou aqui no acampamento dos Elfos. E basicamente eu estou prestes a finalizar aqui o prólogo dos Elfos da Floresta, para a gente poder iniciar de fato a campanha de Dragon Age. A missão eu tenho que falar lá com o companheiro, na verdade com um NPC aqui no acampamento. Mas antes a gente vai dar mais uma explorada para garantir que a gente pegou todos os itens aqui dessa região antes de sair dela. Bom, eu tinha uma vaga esperança de conseguir abrir esse baú, mas não vou conseguir. Se eu não me engano, a gente pode ter mais um diálogo com a Meryl. E podemos ir no mercado ali vender os outros itens que a gente tem. Então, vamos olhar aqui rapidamente. Inventário que eu tenho aqui, que a gente pode vender. Consegui um arco melhor aqui. Opa, não tá no arco, por isso que é melhor. Tá, é o mesmo arco. Então posso vender esse arco, posso vender essas adagas. As armaduras eu vou manter todas. Esses itens vamos manter. Então é basicamente isso que a gente vai vender. É só as armas ali que a gente tem no momento.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst?
Sim, já era.
A sad day for our clan. I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss. May the creators guide your path.
Bom, queria acessar o mercado.
Ah, back again? Of course. Take whatever you need.
Beleza. Vamos vender as adagas e o arco. Essas duas armas eu vou deixar para a gente utilizar mais tarde. As armaduras também não irei vender. Vamos ver se ele tem aqui cataplasma de cura para a gente comprar. Infelizmente ele não vai ter. Bom, vou comprar aqui um item para a gente ter uma alternativa durante os combates. Eu vou comprar 2 toxinas aqui que a gente pode vir a utilizar mais para frente. Raiz da Morte. Será que vale a pena comprar? Vou comprar também. Beleza. Bom. Vamos ver se a gente tem algum diálogo com a Meryl aqui antes de a gente sair.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time if the keeper thinks it's wise.
Bom, era só isso, era só uma frase, não era um diálogo propriamente dito. Bom, vamos lá para a missão então.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us? Even if he's not, we must leave soon. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence. Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlen brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days. Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on. We shall sing for him anyway, and pray he does not suffer. You know, it's imperative now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling. Come then, help me as I go along. Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen? Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery. They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants. And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands. To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart, until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more. We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path. Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now. Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder. Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Bom, pouquinho de lore. Missão atualizada. Bom, agora a gente tem que falar com Duncan e com a protetora para a gente poder encerrar aqui o prólogo. Acho que não vai ter mais missões aqui no prólogo.
Your keeper and I have spoken, and we've come to an arrangement that concerns you. My order is in need of help. You are in need of a cure. When I leave, I hope you will join me. You would make an excellent Grey Warden.
E aí, estamos sendo promovidos. Ótimo.
Everything, I'm afraid. The darkspawn taint courses through your veins. That you recovered at all is remarkable. But eventually the taint will sicken and kill you, or worse. The Grey Wardens can prevent that. But it means joining us. The cure is only found by joining the Grey Wardens. As sole protectors against the darkspawn, we're granted some immunity to the taint, But this is not charity. We enlist only the worthy, and you have certainly proven yourself. Should you join, it's unlikely you'll ever be able to return here.
Bom, pode até recusar o convite, mas de alguma forma, ou a protetora vai intervir, de alguma forma ele vai te convencer a se juntar aos Guardiões Cinzentos. Então aqui é mais para dar um pouquinho de veracidade aos diálogos, mas no fim a tua escolha vai ser se juntar aos Guardiões Cinzentos, né? Então melhor já dar a resposta agora.
A new blight threatens the land. We cannot outrun this storm. Long ago, the Dalish agreed to aid the Grey Wardens against a blight should that day arrive. We must honor that agreement. It breaks my heart to send you away, as it would to watch you die slowly from this sickness. This is your duty and your salvation.
I welcome you to the Order. It is rare to have a Dalish amongst us, but they have always served with distinction.
I know you'll do your clan proud, Dalen. Take this ring. It is your heritage, and will protect you against the darkness to come.
A valuable gift. So, are you ready to go?
Pode?
Then say your farewells, and let us be off. We have much ground to cover.
Come then, Dalen. Before the Creators guide you from us, let your clan embrace you one last time.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name? Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. You are Dalish, are you not? I hear your people possess remarkable skill and honor. To be fair, your people can be a bit standoffish. Not that I blame them, of course. I tell you this, you are very welcome here. The Grey Wardens will benefit greatly with you amongst them. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field. but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling. Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to turn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The joining is what will cure you of the suffering your tainted blood surely brings you. If it had been possible, I would have done it before now. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Bom, pessoal, começamos aqui a campanha propriamente dita. A gente vai dar voltar aqui um pouquinho no cenário para poder coletar alguns itens que tem aqui atrás. E na sequência a gente já começa a explorar ali todo o acampamento. Então basicamente esse episódio vai ser bastante diálogo e exploração. Vou tentar fazer mais alguma quest. Eu peguei um presente aqui, depois eu explico para que eles servem. Acho que tem mais um item aqui atrás. Sim, tem um baú. Vou pegar um anel. Raiz élfica. E era isso. Não lembro se tem mais alguma coisa aqui. Não. Tem uma raiz élfica aqui. Bom, no episódio de hoje a gente vai conhecer um dos principais companions do jogo, que é o Alistair, que ele também é o Guardião Cinzento. Personagem que eu gosto muito e ele tem uma grande importância para a história.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Bom, podia conversar com esse soldado aqui, mas ele basicamente vai me dizer onde está o Alistair. Aqui a gente tem o acampamento dos magos. E aqui tem uma segunda companion que a gente vai somente recrutar mais para frente no jogo, que é a Wine. Ela é uma poderosa feiticeira.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Bom, a pronúncia correta é Wynne, que nem ela falou agora. Bom, vamos conversar um pouquinho com ela só pra gente conhecer, mas infelizmente a gente só vai recrutar ela mais pra frente no jogo. E provavelmente eu vou manter ela fixa aí na nossa party pra gente ter uma maga no jogo.
To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp. Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
O desvanecer, foi traduzido como desvanecer, mas também na tradução anterior era véu. Eu gostava mais da tradução anterior. O termo véu me parecia mais interessante.
It passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now. Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the
beleza.
He shall not find you wanting.
A gente tem algumas quests menores para fazer aqui nesse cenário. Uma delas é de um prisioneiro aqui, que eu vou deixar para fazer depois que a gente pegar o Alistair. Bom, na verdade vamos lá no Alistair direto para a gente já avançar aqui um pouquinho na história. E ele não está nesse local, ele está em outro local. Pera aí.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into
Bom, a gente tem o mercador aqui também, depois a gente vai com ele. Bom, vamos lá.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. You're not the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before? I've only fought them once up close, and that was before the battles here started, which Duncan has kept me out of so far. Tell me, did you find them as monstrous as I did? You'll be at an advantage then. Most new recruits have never even seen Darkspawn. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage. The circle is here at the king's request, and the chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are, which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. You don't know? Quick version then. The chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Don't worry, I'll try not to embarrass you. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Bom, beleza, a gente recrutou o nosso primeiro companion, que é o Alistair. Provavelmente eu vou manter ele na party até o final da campanha. Então vamos lá. Bom, a gente tem alguns diálogos aqui, eu vou... Não sei se eu faço todos, mas esse aqui é um diálogo interessante, tranquilo.
Welcome, young man. I am one of the tranquil, my friend. I am of the circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity. Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared? It is dangerous beyond its power. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
Bom, esse é um aspecto importante de Dragon Age, né? Principalmente sobre a opressão que ocorre na sociedade de Dragon Age quanto aos magos, né? Eles são fortemente vigiados, né? São temidos e são controlados pela Chantria, né? Pela Capela, que é a principal religião de Dragon Age. E esse é um dos piores destinos para um mago, né? Que é se transformar em tranquilo. Que eles basicamente castram, fazem uma castração psicológica nos magos que deixam eles dessa forma, né? Sem emoções. E isso acaba se tornando um dos principais temas da franquia, né? Principalmente em Dragon Age 2 e um pouco em Dragon Age 3, né?
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role. Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware. You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance? Goodbye.
Bom, beleza. Tem esse baú aqui que a gente não consegue abrir devido às nossas habilidades. Bom, tem mais uma pequena missão aqui. Deixa eu ver se tem algum item pra pegar aqui. Não, no momento não. Ah, tem
In
um
the
baú.
name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Mais um arco pra gente poder vender. Bom, tem um prisioneiro aqui que nos dá uma pequena
comes and talks to
quest.
the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. You're a funny one. They wouldn't listen to some elf unless you were volunteering to take my place in here. And it's not as if they're wrong. I probably would have deserted later. Just not when they caught me is all. Hope that doesn't spoil your opinion of me. I'm still hungry enough to eat my shoe. Because you might want something I don't need. Them circle wizards got a chest they keep things in. Magical things. And I stole the key. That's why I'm here. I got one of them drunk, took his key and tried to sneak to the chest. They assumed I was deserting. I can't use it from here. But I'd trade you for some food and water. I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Ó, tem a opção de matar o prisioneiro, mas a gente não vai fazer isso logicamente.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Bom, agora a gente vai ter que falar com o guarda.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right? Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
Ah, beleza, a gente conseguiu.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Huh. Considering where that came from, let's hope we're not the only ones in good health.
Bom, eu não lembrava que ele dava a chave ali do baú dos magos. Sinceramente não lembrava. E o bom é que a gente conseguiu já um pouquinho de aprovação com Alistair. Vamos ver se a gente consegue ali sem... O problema é que tem um tranquilo aqui, ele não vai deixar a gente abrir assim na boa. Vamos ver.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. Goodbye.
Bom, ele basicamente não deixa a gente pegar o conteúdo.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young man. Indeed, the circle makes tranquil those with insufficient skill to become a mage. We lose our emotions, but can still play a vital role in the circle. The brand is a minor price to pay. I am pleased to serve as a merchant and artisan, and people do not fear me as they do mages.
Bom, eu tô conversando novamente com ele para ver se abre mais alguma linha de diálogo que permita que eu pegue os itens do baú, né?
Have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not. Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well. Goodbye.
Bom, provavelmente eu vou ter que voltar aqui mais tarde para ver se eu consigo acessar o baú. Bom, tem mais uma missão secundária aqui que a gente vai falar com esse NPC.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks. Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
Nope, dogs and I don't get along. You do it if you're so eager. Just leave me out of it.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down. Well done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Bom, se eu não me engano, não tem mais nenhuma quest secundária para pegar aqui. Então vamos direto lá no Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
How do you do?
And this here is Daveth, a fellow from Denerim.
That's me. I'm a fellow.
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit. For the joining itself, I'll explain more once you've returned. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can. The scrolls contain treaties promising support, treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Bom, pegamos a quest principal. Mas antes de ir para ela, a gente vai no mercador. Que é onde? Acho que é lá do outro lado. Aqui. Tem um baú aqui. Bom, só para confirmar, vamos ver se algum desses itens que a gente pegou é melhor que os nossos. Ó, um arco melhor. Se bem que ele tem mais dano, porém ele não tem um atributo ali que de mira rápida. Mas de qualquer forma eu vou trocar. Também nenhum das armaduras são úteis no momento. Então vamos lá, vamos vender.
You there, elf? Where's my armor? And why you dress so preposterously? What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special. Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps? Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. So long as you keep it quiet.
Bom, beleza. Bom, vou vender os 2 arcos. Não sei se eu vendo ou se eu deixo para mais tarde. Bom, o escudo provavelmente eu vou conseguir um melhor mais para frente. Esses itens eu vou manter. Bom, beleza. Bom, quando é anel sem atributo eu vou vender para não ficar ocupando espaço no inventário. Bom, o que eu vim aqui pegar é cataplasma de cura, que é extremamente importante para nós. E já vou pegar mais um ácido aqui. Ah, eu não posso comprar, tá muito caro. Puta que pariu. Bom, então é basicamente isso que eu vou comprar. Bom, vamos lá para a missão. A gente não pode esquecer de conferir o baú depois, né? Ó, tem uma raiz de elfo lá no fundo.
I shall do it.
Bom, gurizada, então é isso aí. Eu vou encerrar esse episódio por aqui. E no próximo a gente vai ter ação propriamente dita. A gente vai explorar os ermos atrás dos sangues dos proles das trevas, pra gente conseguir avançar aqui na quest principal. Então é isso aí, gurizada. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Comentem, avaliem e até o próximo episódio de Dragon Age.